What should men be doing in light of Stephen Fry and now Bill Turnbull?
What is the test?
And Bill in particular saying he left it too late.
Okay.
What should you be doing?
All men over 50 should have a prostate-specific antigen test, PSA test, because whilst it's not specific, it's not 100% specific, it's very useful.
It's an indicator.
And what's even better is serial PSA tests over a course of time. One test is not going to tell you very much, but if you have a test every couple of years over the age of 50, and it's an increasing level, that's an indication
and
that
there's the
something's wrong.
infamous physical examination.
Yeah,
that
the
goes
digital
with
rectal
it.
So
examination
is it a pee
important.
test, a blood test, or a physical test?
Probably all of them,
First
right?
of all, it's the PSA test. If the PSA test is elevated, then a rectal examination is a good idea. Just as women have to go through things all the time,
And men get
and
very
men shouldn't
squeamish
worry
about
about
Men
this.
get very squeamish
well, they
about
do in
it.
Britain. They don't in the States.
Right. I mean, in America,
It's a different attitude.
Yeah, I just think the men have got to stop being so squeamish about it.
Absolutely.
They really have. It's fine.
Look,
it makes your eyes water,
Look,
but a lot of things do.
If you don't do that test in America, the doctor gets sued for negligence. If they do it here, the patient is likely to sue the doctor for GBH.
Why are we
That's the different attitude that we have here.
Hilary, why
We've got
are
to
we
get over
more
that.
squeamish here?
I think it's because men are raised by their mothers and they see illness as a sign of weakness. They don't want to go running to the doctor with every little ache and pain. They think it's a badge of courage not to say anything, so they store it all up. They keep
And
it
a
within.
bit of embarrassment as well, isn't it?
Of course. But what they need to know is that the doctors it's their bread and butter. They will see people with anything. They're never shocked. They're never going to laugh at the patient. And men need to realise that the doctor's there for them.
But you're so
not for
right,
anybody
about
else.
the difference between Americans and the American health system and here. In many ways, the American system's awful. What's different is the attitude Americans have to healthcare.
Yes.
It's a bit like they all have their teeth whitened. They all have, they believe in this kind of thing. They believe in the MOTs for their health all the time as a matter of routine in their lives. I don't think British people have that in them.
It's not helped. It's not
agree.
helped, Dr Hilary, and a number of people have got in touch with me since, I tweeted about this, since Bill's message, saying they find it very hard to book an appointment at the GP. They find it very hard if it's not obvious what the symptoms are. That if you're not going, you're not sure, you just hear this message and you think, I just want to get checked. They feel like they're being pushed away by an overstretched system.
It's usually the female partner that says, I'm going to drag you kicking and screaming if necessary to the doctor,
And
unless
if
you
you
do
haven't
something
got
about it.
Yeah.
And no, you have to be assertive. You need to go and get that appointment. It's really important. And do you know what? Bill's message is really, really good. What he's saying is, I wish I'd found this earlier. Think about what I've stand to lose now. It's spread to his bones. He's been quite honest about that. Now, he will have chemotherapy, he will have hormone treatment, he will have radiotherapy, and they will extend his life. They can't cure it now. But this is the most common cancer in men overall. 1 in 8 men will develop prostate cancer at some stage in their life, which is 129 people every day will be diagnosed with it. So men need to get a grip on this and say, this is common, it's more common than breast cancer, but if I catch it early enough, I can get it
There's
cured.
a very good male cancer charity called Balls to Cancer, and they're very active on social media, got 75,000 followers. Just get on there, have a look at their Twitter handle, has all the details, has the website. And they're just raising funds and awareness and education, but they're more just encouraging men, just by the title itself, Balls to Cancer. Stop being so damn squeamish about this.
And it's introducing
British
a bit of
men,
humour
and just
like
go
that,
and
which is
get
important.
it checked.
You don't need to see it as a sign of weakness.
No. I mean, and I think that blokish title is really good because it means men can actually get together, have a laugh, share some stories, have a laugh about it.
A lot of people have tweeted us. We talked about this earlier in the programme. A lot of people tweeting saying humour's so important with this. I talked about Bill talking about this terrible cloud of going to bed thinking about it, waking up with it. Actually, a bit of humour. Bill's a funny guy.
Well,
he's already funny
when
with
I
you.
said to him yesterday, what message would you like me to give, people on the programme in the morning, he said, just let Piers know that you'd rather I was sitting next to you than him. He's taking it all in good spirits.
But I do think that is the kind of thing that helps. I just think you've got to be able to tackle this with positivity and a humour, even if it's dark humour.
Oh, it breaks the ice.
Tackle with humour.
And you know what? Exactly right. Let's make a bit of fun with this, but make men go and just get checked out.
Absolutely. I totally agree with that. A bit of humour breaks the ice, and it means you can talk to the doctor about anything once you've done that.
Yeah.
I'm going to go and get another check, because it's been a while. And actually, I read Bill's piece, and I was like, yes, I need to go and get. I'm 52 years old.
When did you last get checked, Dr Hilary?
A year ago.
Do you do it as a matter of course?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Like an MOT?
Yeah, and the people most at risk, men over 50, positive family history of breast cancer, colon cancer, or prostate cancer, and black men particularly. It's more common.
That's right. It's 1 in 4, isn't it?
It is more common.
Yeah,
Isn't it funny that with if you own a car, men are so, their pride and joy of their car, MOT, bang on thing.
Yeah.
But when it comes to their own health, they don't treat it in such a routine
depends.
way.
They'll talk about an injury sustained on the field of battle or on the football pitch, with great
It's a badge
pride.
of honour.
But anything below the waist,
It's
well, lots of people criticise the whole man up approach. For telling men that actually you don't need to worry about little things. Actually, you do. Because
I don't think
you
you
can
need
stop it in your tracks.
Well, no, my point about the man up thing is a lot of people these days, I think, overreact to stuff, but that doesn't mean you can't get checked. I absolutely believe in getting stuff checked out health-wise, and just do it as a matter of course. But that's mainly because I've worked and lived a lot in America, where they just do it as a routine.
Yeah.
And the
there
doctors,
it's considered part of your week's stuff.
Absolutely. And the doctors that I know that deal with this all the time have a very good bedside manner. They just come in, they say, I see this sort of stuff, I see guys with this, with that, the other.
Yeah.
They make the patient laugh, and once that's established,
and you know what?
fine.
It does make your eyes water, but so does kale, right? Kale makes my eyes water and makes me sick.
And I've never prescribed
So
that.
it's all relative.
I had kale for lunch yesterday. It's I really like it.
No wonder you look so peaky.
Do I?
A little bit, yeah.
I'm
A
not
little bit
sure.
like you've eaten too much kale.
I'm not sure that's the
You'd get
case.
steak and chips inside you.